Hello, everyone. This is Thug Dug back for another game of rapid chess. Let's jump in, see what we get here. Okay, I've got white against Leo Co. Seems like a good player. Okay, here we go. Philidor's defense. Okay, I've got a line that I kind of like against this, where I hopefully I can fianchetto my king's bishop here. Let's develop first. Planning on playing G3, bishop G2, castles, H3. All very natural moves, control a lot of space on the king side. Okay, that's interesting. That's a little bit weakening. I don't want to go with it. E2 would probably be a really nice space. Can swing around to F4 and then control D5. So that seems like a really good plan for me. Let's control D5. Eventually put some pressure on that backward pawn. Okay, so I'll do the same. Let's prepare a little bit here. I don't want the bishop getting chased away. The knight coming in. Here I could, okay, he's attacking that pawn. I'm going to tuck my king over here, protect the pawn, just kind of get out of really nice and tidy. Possibly eventually I can expand with F4, G4. Like right now, I feel like F4 is pretty good. Keep him out of, he'd like to come to, oh, he wants to play F5. I see what he's doing. He wants to play F5. What if we just try and nab that bishop? The knight, knight F4, then if he plays F5, take the bishop. Good for me to get that white squared bishop off. Yeah, let's try that. I think that's positionally, I think that's very desirable. Eventually my G2 bishop's going to be a monster. Maybe he's going to go to C4 and try and preserve it, attack my rook. That makes some sense. Not sure what I do in that spot. Kind of like it on the F file. Okay, he's not going to. What I want to do, I should come in with the other knight. Maybe I'll get both bishops. It'll be two bishops versus two knights. I'd be really happy to play that. I'm also threatening a queen and rook fork. Okay. That's not bad. I'm happy to do that. Why is he going to take his bishop back to D8? Probably. Oh, he doesn't. So I can take that. I want it. I kind of do want it. But this is my chance to just. Oh, well, it's not going anywhere. I mean, I guess I could have a constructive move. I mean, C3 is kind of a move that's nice to play, just to keep that knight out. F4 is also kind of nice to play. Right, let's do F4. My bishop's not going anywhere. Control some more squares. If I had a little bit of time, I could just, yeah, okay, so I'm gonna have to take that. I'm gonna take that. He's gonna take back the bishop. I'm gonna play queen f3 to be careful here. That pawn is a little bit weak. Take the bishop, queen takes, e pawn's under attack. I move the queen to f3, brings a rook over. And how do I defend that pawn anymore? All right, so that's an issue. So leave the knight there. So, well, let's just play c3. I've been wanting to get that moving anyway. Control that other knight. It's not get his queen activated just yet. Yeah, okay, that's kind of interesting. Now it takes a lot of pressure off my position. I could play queen d3 or queen d2 and bring another rook into the game. Let's put it here where it also gives some support to the e pawn. Now I can swing my rook over to the d file, and then I'm ready to take and win the d pawn, which, yeah, that would be very good. Unseen, you can't play like a move like queen d7 because of the knight fork on b6. Okay, just going to play pawn to c4. I'll just take that bishop and then win on d6. He's got to respond to this somehow. I feel like I'm winning a pawn here. All right, let's collect pawn. First rule of chess thuggery. If there's material being offered, you take it. It's going to be an overwhelming position. If I can get it into an end game, 2 bishops versus 2 knights, extra pawn. It's got to take, right? Threatening the knight, I guess. Yeah, it doesn't get any easier for him if he doesn't take. Yeah. Knight's under threat. And meanwhile, I've got a big pawn push to e5 coming up. And just like I said, that bishop is eventually going to become a monster. This is becoming an overwhelming position. His pawn on c5 is hanging. So his game is falling apart. Feeling pretty good about this. Oh yeah, my rating slipped below 2,000 as well. So, okay, so now, okay, so what do I want to steal that pawn? I mean, does he have any good discoveries with the knight? I don't see any good ones. And just snag another pawn here. That's what I'm going to do. Yeah, I would like to, hopefully if I win this, I'll be back over 2,000. That would be kind of nice. I'll get to 2,200 without going through 2,000. So it needs to happen. Okay. Let's just pile up on the D file. I prefer to keep that controlled for now at least. I get a chance, I'm going to push my e pawn here. unleash and attack on that knight. Bishop. Okay. Oh, I have control now, so let's go ahead and see how much does he want to trade. Then leave a rook on the board, yeah. Leaving a rook on the board. But now I've got enough pawns that I can really just play a simplification game here. Control the only open file. Yeah, simpler the better. Yeah, I'll take. And then let's bring the king around. So activate the king. Okay. Let's see what he's trying to do. He wants to get the F pawn by undermining it with his H pawn. I don't want to respond to that. I think what I want to do is I want to come down here and just attack pawn. That's a decent idea. And if he pushes that H pawn again, I will so I could bring my king up and defend it. Maybe I should get behind those pawns. Do I have to worry about his rook getting active? Maybe. What I could do. Bring my bishop back to F1. So when he pushes his B pawn, I can just push to C4. Let's try it. I'd like to just kind of keep control here. I'm just going to probably play B4, and I'm going to play C4, I think. And he moves his knight. He's got a pawn hanging on F6. I have to get a little low. Okay, so we're going to try this. So C4. Now I'm expecting a knight move, then I'm going to snag that other pawn. Okay, that's coming up. This way, if he trades, I want to keep control of F4 square. Yeah. Now what? Now my idea is I'd like to play my rook. Okay, that's fine. Go here. Or do I want to come? No, because I'm be really careful. I come back here. His knight's going to take the pawn. I take pawn. I don't want to necessarily let his rook into my back rank. Right. Yeah, I'm going to do this. But that's probably better. Just trade pawn for pawn. It's not ideal, but like I said, I've got some extra pawns. I can play a trading game here. Time is, I'm going to start playing a little faster. I like that I'm up a few seconds, but I want to be up more. Nothing else. I got him thinking. Hmm. Okay. So he's attacking that pawn. Still nothing's changed. So I think I can just go here, stop the advance of his pawns on the queen side. Thought I was going to stop the advance of his pawns on the queen side. Sacrifice one. All right, it's fine. I'm going to go here and then win this F pawn. Takes, I'll retake. Oh, that's a big threat right there. I gotta be careful about that. Okay. I think I can just go here and defend everything. King up. Pawn. Probably. I'm gonna drive this knight back with my H pawn. That'd be a fairly poor square for his knight if it has to go back there. All right, now I'm not so worried. I can just take this, trade, bishop for knight. Got so many extra pawns here. It's got to be okay for me. Whoa, 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 whoa. See that? Okay. Still, it's a fancy move, but it's not the end of the world. Now, what do I do? No. If I just start advancing this pawn. Or what if I bring rook here? You know, it's going to get that F pawn. Let's do that. Let's give him the F pawn. Trade for the B pawn here. It doesn't bother me too much. I won't do that. Two connected pass pawns on the queen side. That's going to win. Do I dare? Probably not. It's not. Let's just go here and king over to help support these pawns. Okay. Control as long as I can. Yeah, yeah. Let me see that. All right. So he's going to get that one. Push. Push, push, push. It's fine. Push, push, push. Behind the pawn, what's that check doing? We got something going on there? No, come on. Let's go. Let's go. 3 seconds. He's going to flag. I think that's, yeah, good job. All right. That was interesting. Let's take a look here real quick. What's the final evaluation? Oh, yeah. I'm easily winning here. I guess you can't really stop the pawn. Just push. I'm just going to have to sacrifice it. Yeah. Yep, easy win. I'm going to look just at one other spot here. I'm going to go back. See what the evaluation of, oh yeah, this whole plant, oops, dang it, what happened? The evaluation when I brought my bishop back. That whole plant, yeah, right here. So, okay, so I played that move and that lost some, a little bit of material, not the best, but still preserved a pretty good advantage. So, but it says just to play this. Yeah, I can see that. Just go after this pawn right away. Yeah, pretty much winning here too. Okay, very fun. Good game. Thanks you guys for watching. Talk to you later.